Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I wanted there to be background music for this video and episode. This is episode 3 of, I don't even know what to call it. I'm alkaline, and alkaline people still do get acne once in a while. Like this thing on my chin, I already popped it, it's just bruised right now. It's just a small one. Anyway, other than that, I'm a very healthy person, so thank you for your concern. I don't even know where to begin or where to start. I had like a panic attack last night. My husband last night was laying on me and he saw this. I don't know if anyone can see that, but you see this line here? Yeah. I'll get to that in a minute. So we're laying here just like we're watching Static Shock. Yeah. Black Lightning. It's a really good show. I just hate the fact that it's got to be called Black Lightning because the character's, well, black. As if the show doesn't surface around racism enough. But also in a way the title too could point to how racist everything is, but honestly it really doesn't matter because this plane of existence doesn't belong to us, it belongs to them. But anyway, we'll probably talk about it on another day, or we'll never talk about it on another day. Maybe we'll talk about it when we start a podcast. I don't know, it's kind of secretive, people should know about it, but people do need to know about it. But anyway, so last night, let me get my thoughts together for a second. Okay, so last night, I don't want to be in my feelings, but I am in my feelings because this is like, it just happened to me last night. So, you guys are probably over there, just get to it, woman. God, can't be that important. But it is. It's important to me because it happened to me. So last night, my husband's laying on me, and he's like, keeps running his finger over this line. And I've had this since I can remember. I've had it since I was a child. Since I could remember things ever. I've had this line on my stomach forever. Long time ago, somebody pointed out, he's like, what's that line on you? I was like, I think I was born with it, because like I've always had it. And he's like, that's something that someone gets when they're like pregnant, like that belly line that pregnant ladies get. But I've seen a pregnant lady's line, and that stuff goes all the way up to almost to their boobs. For black women anyway. I am mixed, as you all know, so I would too probably be developing that if I have kids or whatever. I don't know. I mean, it's up in the air. I mean, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'm not gonna lose my shit over it. Although I do have baby fever, and that's bad. Because right now is not the time to be thinking about having kids. Right now is the time to financially situate ourselves so we can maybe have kids in the future. But if we don't have kids, hey, I'm fine with that. So I have accepted if I don't have children, I am okay with that. Because honestly, I'd hate to have some souls sent down here to have to deal with all of this chaotic craziness. And I'm telling you guys right now, as a woman's intuition that it's not going to change, it's not going to get better, and it's always going to be like this from now on. Just so you know. So you could wish, you could hope, you could pray, but if you motherfuckers don't start taking care of yourselves and fuck Western medicine and get back to nature, then we're gonna always be in Coronaville. That's what's gonna happen, and that's how it's gonna be. And if you guys don't take care of it and get some fucking responsibility to take care of your fucking self, we're always gonna be in Corona land. Got it? I don't think you do, but just letting you know. Anyway, so he's laying here, and I was like, babe, what are you doing? Can you stop? That's annoying. Like, he's like, stop. For real. I'm serious. Like, stop. And I'm like, now I start to get worried, because I'm like, what the fuck is so interesting about this line that I've had since I was born? I think I've had it since I was born, because I've had it for as long, like I said, as long as I can remember. He proceeds to tell me, he's like, this is not normal stitches. He said, this incision is lasered. When he said that, something in me clicked, and I started getting flashes, and I started having a panic attack. He freaked out a little bit, but he kept his composure, and he like held on to me, and he like was rubbing me, and he was like, baby, what's wrong? What do you not want to remember? Everything's okay. And I kept repeating, I was having a panic attack, and I was repeating at the beginning of my panic attack, I don't want to remember, 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 I don't want to remember. And he's trying to get me to talk to him, but it's so hard to talk when you're having a panic attack, because you can't get words out. You can only get like phrases out. So the phrase I ended up saying was, I don't want to remember. And then after that, I couldn't talk. I was breathing very heavily. I was hyperventilating. And the panic attack started to calm down, and then it bounced back up again. And then eventually it like dissipated itself, and I got my composure together, and I was like, everything that happened to me was real. Like, for real. I didn't want to believe that the objections that I had were real, but they were. And this scar, incision, surgical scar, that's so perfect that I would have never thought that it was a scar. And it goes a lot lower. It goes all the way down to the hoo-hoo no-no spot. It goes all the way down to my no-no square. Okay? All the way down to my no-no button. That's where it goes. So, I don't know. I don't think they took anything, but I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know if they put something in me. I don't think they put something into me, but if they put something in me, maybe it's part of some type of technology that can't be noticed. Because I remember when I was at the OBGYN, this was back before I even met my fiance. This was back when I was like living in New Jersey, and I had an ultrasound, because they give you an ultrasound once a year just to make sure all your innards, even though ultrasounds are very bad for you. Very bad. They put radiation into your body. I've only had one ultrasound in my life, and it was for that, so I was okay with it. They were checking to make sure everything was lined up, there was no abnormalities or anything like that. In case you don't know what an ultrasound is, an ultrasound works the same way as an MRI does. It lets you see the organs and stuff in your body. This music is too This is not good news. It says Reiki to remove and ward off evil eye. You know, I'd be worried about some of you people on YouTube who be doing these frequency musics. The only person who I trust with frequency music is James Hood. Yes, James Hood. If you don't know who that is, you guys should take a listen. The fucking frequency music is beautiful. And whenever I listen to it, it's the only form of peace that I've ever had in my life. That music is fucking epically beautiful. Again, his name is James Hood. James, you know how to spell James, right? And you know how to spell Hood, like Robin Hood, or you got a hood on your hoodie. Just like that. No special spelling. James Hood. Anyway, so I had a panic attack, realization, even though I knew, but I still myself, you know, you don't want to believe shit like that. It makes you crazy. It makes you look like you're a crazy person. But that's for the people out there who are ignorant and stupid and don't do any research. So, fuck all of you. Oh, wait. Sorry. Let me pull out Darth. Fuck all of you. Okay? Who thinks things like this that happen to people is invalid and that we make it up. Like, you motherfuckers don't know what that does to our mental state. Being that I grew up physically abused at a young age, and also on top of that, having shit like that happen to me. And then all this, now, just the news that I was bombarded with yesterday. So fuck all of you, assholes. We're sorry. We're sorry that you hate yourself, but don't bring your hate to me. This is a traumatic thing that has happened to me. There are things that I can't remember. Time that is literally missing from my life. And those times of missing, I can't remember anything that's happened to me because those were during my abductions. Those were real. Physically real. I've got the scar to prove it. See, this whole time I'm thinking it's a discoloration. Turns out it's a fucking LASIK surgical scar. And you know how it is with these aliens. You see that technology shit on TV and movies. That shit's real. I just want you all to know that that shit's real. People get secrets from government. You got your whistleblowers. If that's another thing too, is like you gotta think, hey, if that whistleblower just died, it must be real because it is. They don't want the information to get out there, so they try to kill you. But honestly, like, I try to be like, what's the point? The motherfucker already told on you guys. Like look at Snowden. He's still out there telling on you motherfuckers. What are you gonna do about it? Kill him? So there's gonna be another person right behind him, and then another, and then another, and then another, and it's gonna be a never-ending circle. Maybe you guys should just like let it go and just let shit happen, because we all know about everything. It's just a lot of people decide that they just still want to be like this and be like, oh, everything's fine, I trust my government. Because I'm a stupid, dumbass, ignorant bitch. Yeah, you right there. You ignorant and you dumb. There's things in this world that you don't understand and you never will, because you want to stay ignorant and unconscious. But anyway, so I'm dealing with that now. And yeah, I am now in a state of depression. I don't know what they did to me. I mean, I've had this scar forever. For as long as I can remember. My guess is that it happened the first time that I was taken. And this was after the accident that I had. The accident the one where I almost died and ended up, awakening something inside of me. A couple of gifts. Nothing too major. Nothing too special. I have one gift that's very special to me, and I'm happy that I have it. And I gotta work on concentrating on it more. Get the gears moving. I gotta oil that machine so it works better. But yeah, so I wanted to share that because I don't go to therapy. I don't have a therapist. These videos I post are just a diary. They're nothing important, The fact that I want the world to know this stuff, it's just so it, eases somebody else and helps them if they're dealing with the same thing that I'm dealing with or something like it. It's things like this that make me want to just end myself. But I'm not going to because I'm stronger than that. I'm gonna die of old age. That's how I plan on dying. It's just, you get in a rut and you're a little sad and then you get out of it. And right now I'm in a rut. But it's only gonna last a couple days. The anxiety sets in though now, knowing what I know. Thank you so much for pointing it out, my dear. Thank you so much. It's a lot to take. A lot. Sorry. Lost myself there for a second. But yeah, so I have that. I didn't know it was a scar. Now I know it's a scar. It's a surgical lasered scar. I thought it was something else, and now I know what it is, and it sucks. What did you do to me? Why open me up? My husband keeps saying, think that this happened to me. No, it happened to me. I know it happened to me. My gut. I trust my gut. I know what happened to me. And I don't need anyone else to validate or prove that this happened to me, because you weren't there when it happened. You didn't experience the terror that I experienced when it happened to me. It just pisses me off when he says things like that. Like trying to basically brush under the rug. What happened to me? It's not something that I can just brush under the rug. I have memories. I have certain glimpses and memories of being fucking lifted and swept out of my bedroom window and beamed up to light. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I think this happened to me. No, motherfucker, it happened. It happened, whether you or anyone else out there likes it the fuck or not. It fucking happened to me, and I have to deal with it. Me, nobody else. I have to deal with it. I have to mentally deal with it. I have to physically deal with it. And I have to emotionally deal with it. And I'm gonna tell you, it fucking sucks ass. It sucks being part of the 1% of people that this happens to. It sucks. It fucking sucks because we're just laughing stocks to everybody else. But all I have to say to that is fuck you and your high horse. All of you who don't believe. Fuck all of you. Fuck you all. That's pretty much all I can say. What happened to me is valid. What happened to me happened. And I can't change anything about it because it fucking happened. And I have to deal with it again. Again, I have to deal with it. Not you. You're fine. If you don't want to believe me, that's cool. It doesn't do anything to your mental state. It doesn't do anything to your emotional state. And it doesn't do anything to your physical state. But it does to mine. I'm the one who has to have this burden. Me. Alone. And whoever else out there who has been like me has to deal with this burden. So, I thought I'd share that today. New discovery. Fuck my life. Not my life, though. My life is great. I'm happy. Just not happy about learning little things of the abductions that I'm learning slowly over time. Thinking about going to see a hypnotherapist now because of this. I need to remember everything. I need that door unlocked in my brain that I honestly refuse to open myself. Because I could do it with meditation and all that, but to be honest with you, I have a very hard time meditating because I'm a very smart woman. So my brain is constantly running with ideas, things, worrisomes, everything. My brain, I can't shut it off. It's very hard for me to shut my brain off. Very hard. Right now, I'm talking to you and I'm thinking about something else. Like, I cannot shut it off. The only time I can shut my brain off is when I'm listening to James Hood. So, maybe that right there tells me something. That I should probably meditate with James Hood. Conscious community knows who I'm talking about. James Hood, you know you like his music. His music is shit. Right, my husband for, I keep calling him my husband, my fiance. I can't even call him my fiance either. Motherfucker hasn't even given me a ring yet. According to my older, beautiful black grandmothers. You're single, my baby. You're not married yet. You're still single. I mean, an old head dude will probably say the same thing. Like, you ain't in a relationship. You not married. You don't got a ring on that finger. They probably say the same thing. Who knows? I just hear a lot of black grandmothers say that stuff. But now I have to sit and think about that. And I'm probably going to do some dabs. So I can try to get my shit together. And, yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy the video. Like, comment, whatever it is you want to do. Subscribe. I really don't give a fuck. You're going to do whatever you want to do. Because you're your own person. Okay? My channel is not a channel for you to feel forced to do anything that you don't want to do. I mean, it sucks. I'm not getting any subscriptions. But it's fine. Eventually, I will hit 1,000 subscribers. And that will be a great milestone. But for now, I'm going to try to work for something smaller. 50 subscribers. That is the goal, to get 50 subscribers before the year is over. So before the year 2022 is over, I will have 50 subscribers. And I will. And I will. But if this helps you out, examine yourself for my fellow abductees. Examine your body. Examine all the scars that you have. If there's something that you've had for as long as you can remember, look into it some more. Ask questions. Try to not get sent to the loony bin. Trust no one. Yeah. Including your significant other. Trust nobody. When it comes to conversations like this, be careful who you talk to. That's what I mean about trust nobody. Like, be careful with these type of conversations. People think we're crazy. They think we're insane. They think we make this shit up. You see, we live in a world where crazy things happen all the time. People see crazy things all the time. There's video evidence of it. And now that we're so numbed to things on TV because it's what we've seen in movies and stuff, that when we finally see a video that's real, we don't think it's real because of what we see on TV. We think it's fake. I can assure you, the things you see in horror movies and alien movies and cryptid movies and stuff, I can assure you all that stuff is real. Especially for people like me. We know. Especially for the conscious star children out there, such as myself. We know about this stuff. Because it's in our DNA. It's in our memories of all our past lives. It's in there from the place where we came from before we came here. We know. So, for those of you who just want to stay ignorant to the truth, that's fine. We really don't give a fuck. Because, like we said, we know. We don't need you to tell us it's real. Because we already know. This is our life. This is our burden. And this is what we have to deal with. We are the chosen ones. I am a chosen one. If they were trying to get something from my soul, it's possible that they extracted it. I don't know. I don't know how you open somebody up and not take something or put something in. You don't just open someone up for no reason. And I may never know, even if I go to a hypnotist, I may never know what this scar was about. I just have to, deal with that fact. And I have to deal with, I'm not going to know a lot of things until I die. I have to deal with that. And I'm going to know a lot of things when I die, because all of everything's going to come back. Everything, when I die, will come back to me. And I'm going to be like, what the fuck was I doing again down there? And it's going to be like some shit. A friend of mine's going to be like, yeah, I asked you to come down there with me and you said you did. Bitch, I ain't doing it again. Ever. Don't you motherfuckers ever ask me to come down here again. Do I make myself clear? If you ask me or beg me to come down here after I have said no, you're going to regret it. Because I am going to fucking hurt you. I'm going to make you wish you didn't exist. So do not ever ask me to come down here again. Because my answer is no. And it will always be no. Anyway, just wanted to share that. And yeah, so peace out. Bye. Later. Whatever. Bye.